Hey y'all, this is a reading for the collective for the Virgo full moon. I don't like being in my Virgo energy. I just want to tell y'all that it's very annoying because um, it makes me obsess about thinking but in one thing, and I don't like to be stuck in my mind. So I wrote down some things for y'all. It says panic attacks, and agitated anxiety, perfectionism, cleaning, organization. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I believe, cleaning up. It was really weird, but I was up cleaning up, and I was thinking to myself, I want to make my system as efficient as possible, and that's where the perfectionism comes from. Virgo. I have a lot. I am a Virgo, so I have a lot of sign of air. So I'm just feeling it extremely intensely. But it has to do with health. It has to do with diet, nutrition. Um, I'm trying to detox from sugar at the moment, but you might not find where when somebody becomes a vegan or vegetarian, it happens. It happens. It happens automatically. It's not something that you say. You say it's something that comes on. You you get curiosity just like anything else, and then you dive into it and learn how to make it work for you. So, not really eating a lot of meat, salt. I'm cutting a lot of things down, and it's not by choice. It's just, I guess, the things gross you out after a while. After you start looking at it, there's a lot of people who say they can't give up meat and salt, and I get it. But my Virgo part of me, I'll get stuck in my mind and will forget to eat. So it's what is that? I would call that that's unconscious fasting. This unconscious fasting, I'm not doing it on purpose. I just like to think that I have my whole first house is Aquarius, so I'm a thinking thinker. Like I overthink. So, but the Virgo side I don't enjoy because it's very meticulous, and I want to grab information from all over the place. So I'm just giving y'all an idea of how my mind works. With what you have to choose, whatever you're thinking about, like you're going to obsess about the thing that is not healthy for you. You're going to obsess about it until you come up with a solution, because Virgo is practical and it likes solutions. Doesn't matter. I use the word now, person, place, or thing. Anything in your life, you're going to obsess about it if it's unhealthy, and you're going to want to change it. Leo, I will card, and the Sun card. Every time I see this card, I either think of pride and ego, or I think about the true Leo nature. I really don't see the negative side. I have seen the negative side of Leo, but which would be pride and ego. But I've also seen the generous side. They're very childlike, not immature, childlike, youthful. They playful, and the opposite side is they're mean. But in their good, on their positive side, they're really, really good. They're really, really strong, and they'll stand up for anybody. Especially if they think that somebody's getting wrong, they'll stand up for that person out of nowhere. And that's the energy that we want to bring in as a collective. Not we've seen a lot of people fall to the wayside because we weren't behind all of them, and that's what we're coming to. You guys may not know it, but I mean, the future is going to be a lovely place, because we have all been living in our own little world and not paying attention to people around us, and now we're about to be forced into it. So everybody still has free will, but we have to move forward. You don't have a choice. You can still have your free will, but you will advance forward. So the push into the future can be uncomfortable if you haven't sorted out things. So the best thing to do is try to sort it out as fast as you can and throw it away. So yes, heal your ego, being your true strength. Be generous, be childlike, be friendly, stand up for people, and don't be afraid. This is a very strong energy, and y'all know the Sun rules Leo. It's like it feels really, really good. Ooh. ninth house, faith. Number 33, we have sixth house, routine. I get a lot of God energy in my readings. You have 333. I don't know if anybody has ever seen 333, 444, 1111. I get different numbers, but sometimes you'll see them and you're not looking for them. This morning I had 333, 444, and I may have had 555, but it happens all the time. It's just a signal that you're waking up. When you start waking up, instead of you being in the world and not, instead of you just being in the world, you have to pay attention because you're really at school. And that means you have to pay attention to people that walk up to you, things that you're thinking. You have to research them. So you have to have faith in this process, because a lot of people, they don't want to say it because they don't want to think that, they don't want nobody to think they're crazy. But it's fortunate now because everybody's going through this. Everybody's having dreams, visions, seeing the future. All of their psychic abilities are coming in. It's been coming in since last year. Now, whatever it is on the bottom of these cards, I'm going to take because I want to move forward and I'll be here all day with these. Cancer, I feel number 7. And Aries, I am. Y'all will see my Virgo pop out. Okay. So I look at the numbers 17, which is 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. 1, 3, 3, 3. 4 and 7. This is the center of the reading though, because these messages we get are going to take us into the future. You can deny them, you can do whatever you want. You cannot pay attention, but your way forward will not be easy. It won't be easy. And Virgos, the reason you're feeling that push and getting so agitated is because at this time you don't have a choice of whether you move forward. Virgo is patience. They don't want to make a decision right away. But guess what? The opposite is happening now. This, pay attention to how you feel. I didn't even get over on this side. Pay attention to how you feel. What makes you angry? What makes you not just angry, but everything that comes with Aries. What drives you? You know, pay attention to make sure these two things match up, because you don't want to be impulsive without feeling. That's no longer an option for us. We have to feel. Don't have no choice of the matter. You used to turn your heart off. That's not happening. Everybody's heart is being jump started. So they're going to be put in some very uncomfortable situations across the board. So my advice to you is do not fight it. Try to pay attention to what's being said to you or communicated to you through dreams, through visions, so you can move forward. People that are not supposed to be there, or you got a funny feeling, start getting to the bottom of it in your mind first. Don't just go out and attack somebody, because we have to be accountable for the things that we do, how we get in relationships. Because if you don't, it's not that I'll be upset, but you will have a repeating cycle of the same thing over and over and over. And since I've been stuck in cycles, I'm telling you, it's not a fun place. I can do it, but I don't want to. We have to live for us, not for other people. Six of Wands, victory. Gotta look at the bottom. Another 6. 6 of Pentacles. Strength. King of Pentacles in reverse. I keep seeing this. It's saying it in different cards, but what this is saying is, pay attention to what you're giving to. Like people, the value systems are going to change. Time is way more important than money. But we have been stuck under that illusion by the government from way back, from religion from way back, that we should invest in something imaginary. I don't want money, but I understand that I need money. I like doing free stuff. I could do rich stuff, but I like doing free stuff. I'm actually I'm excited about peace and quiet. Like I love it. I like sleep too. That's where I do my best work. But it all depends on the person, because somebody be like, no, I gotta, and that's understandable. But just as long as you know it, you can play the video game, but it's not real in the end. So you behind the scenes, you wasting time, and then you will eventually wake up and you say, man, I didn't really make anything stable. I was kind of busy creating an illusion. What's the six of wands? Okay, so I was supposed to get a card for each. At least that's how I like to do it. But right now, I'm going to just freestyle it because I really don't like the container readings. I like for them to go where they want to go. Now, this is still pertaining to this. It's saying that there are things that we want to have success in. And right now, those things are being revealed to us. This is not the, it might, I don't really want to say it's the first time for everybody. I want to say that we had dreams as a kid and we changed them because of other people, what other people said, we did it based on other people. We saw something on TV and we was like, I want to live like that. You might have seen your parents, but most of everybody is living in fantasy land. So right now, those things are coming back up because they actually made us happy. Bills don't make us happy. Wasting time don't make us happy. It's just an illusion. So it's just temporary fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun, but you know, after you realize you're spending $40 at a bar or $500 getting your hair and your nails done, it's like that's it. And then you come out of it when your hair and nails ain't done, or you know, or you don't have no money to buy a bunch of lottery tickets. It's just wasted time because you was unhappy in your situation. So a lot of things are being brought back up for us to look at. These things made us happy. We were like, oh, we're going to do that. All of our wishes, everything that we wanted is starting to come back up now. Hey, do we still want it? Why did we leave it in the first place? That's things that really make your heart happy. Another thing I want to say is people beat themselves down a lot and they say, oh, well, I can't do something because of whatever it is. But now that power is going to come in. It's just going to drop right on top of you and you're going to go for it. That's what's so amazing about energy, that you don't have to necessarily, well, you do have to do things. You have to heal your heart by forgiving yourself. That's what you really have to do. People think that they forgive themselves and they don't. But you have to forgive yourself and you have to forgive people that hurt you in order to move forward. And that it takes a lot of courage because you're fighting yourself. It's not like you could be like, you can't clap back at yourself and say, what? That's not true. Well, why would yourself be telling yourself that? It's a tough thing. It's the same concept as a diet. You have good intentions, but can you do it? Your body is your machine. You tell it what to do. Okay. It's saying that we're not looking at relationships right. We're not looking at relationships we have in the world right. And that's being revealed to us as well. Our relationship to something. Hold on, because there's a card hidden behind this Eight of Pentacles. So we're working hard, or we're putting in a massive amount of effort for inner conflict. So this is what we've been doing for a long time. And when I say us, I'm talking about the collective. It doesn't even make sense to say hard work to cause inner conflict. And this is saying, this is living a double life. Everybody lives a double life. They will say that they don't because they don't have two different, maybe families or two different places to live. But if you are not the same person every single time, then you're going to have two different views. You want to be one person. You want to be comfortable with yourself regardless of what anybody says or how anybody feels. But you want to be in a good version of that. Because negativity, you'll get cycles of negativity, negative people, negative jobs. So you have to look at the things that make you happy inside. Not food, I'm talking about something that you are excited to see every day, something that everybody can use, something that you create that comes out of you that you share with the world. That's how I'm trying to get y'all to look at it. Okay, so he was on, let me see. People get hurt in this process. I'm gonna say this. People get hurt in this process because this is a school and we learn with different people. And sometimes we get stuck in an illusion when we have a teacher that we operating on the same wavelength, and then we meet somebody at a lower vibration.